Hi everyone, this is Sean here, and this is my Return to Silent Hill positive review. So the reason why I'm making this review is because the film has been getting a lot of hate, and with me recently watching it, I think it really isn't that bad. It doesn't really deserve the worst video game adaptation of all time label and all that. Yeah, it's not perfect. It has a few details that I would have changed, but other than that, I think it gets the spirit of the games right and the atmosphere. It's obviously not as good as the original, albeit being the same director, Christopher Gant, and I think one of the main reasons for that is the budget. So obviously the film costs about between $20 and $23 million, I think, while the original was on $50 million, and that shows in the end product. Other than that, there are a few scenes that I really think don't make justice to the game and are not made particularly well. But one thing I have to say was really good, and that was the acting on the actor that plays James. I think he was really good at it. So I read a lot of criticism for the actor. I think his name is Jeremy Irving. But I really thought he captured the spirit of James from the video game. I think he really did a good job of that. And yeah, other than that, I know that the ending was criticised a lot, but I think that it worked for the film. You know, as far as a film adaptation goes, Silent Hill 2, I'm quite glad they didn't go with the original plot, you know, scene for scene. Especially because in a game like Silent Hill 2, I think that the length is very important, and with a 2 hour, I think the film clock's just under 2 hours, so I really think they could have done justice to the original plot if they would have followed it, you know, beat by beat. So I really can't fault them on that. Other than that, it has the music from the games, which I really appreciated. Akira Yamaoka, you can't go wrong with that. And yeah, so I've been reading a lot of reviews, and I watched different videos on YouTube, like Jeremy Jahns, etc., saying the film, you know, is basically dog shit, etc. And yeah, I don't know, I just get the feeling that a lot of these reviewers sort of give a negative review because it's, you know, just to create likes and views, and just because it's cool to, you know, pour shit on a film, basically. But I've seen worse, a lot of worse video game adaptations, and all in all, I think it really wasn't that bad. It's obviously a lot better than Silent Hill Revelation, which isn't saying much, but I think that film just didn't get the spirit of the games. I think whoever made it just had no idea going in of how to adapt that video game series. So yeah, in all respect, I think the producers and the director had an idea, and probably some of it got lost in the approach, and I think a big reason of that is the budget. I think with a higher budget, the film would have been a lot more successful in conveying certain aspects and certain meanings, you know, from the games. The sort of psychological aspect is quite intact. One thing I didn't like was the update in, setting it in modern times. I don't know, I think that took me out of the film a bit, especially with the car and the mobile phones and the way James is dressed. Yeah, I thought that was a weird decision, because the original game has this sort of timeless feel to it, and yeah, I really appreciated that. So yeah, I think that's quite that was quite a negative aspect of it. All in all, though, you know, I can't fault it. It's not a perfect film, again, but I think it's going to be appreciated in the years to come. I get why a lot of fans are angry about it, but you just have to accept that you can't make a beat-for-beat adaptation of a game like Silent Hill 2. I think it just can't be done. So yeah. I hope that more films are going to come of it, probably made with a higher budget, although I really doubt it, since the film basically bombed at the box office. So yeah, I think I'm probably the only positive reviewer on the whole of YouTube. So I'm looking forward to what people think about it. Okay. I don't usually do these kinds of videos, but in the future I wouldn't mind start giving my own opinion on films. So yeah, thank you very much, and thanks for tuning in.